What's happening, folks? It's your boy Half Speaks, and we're going to go ahead and jump in today with Ren. This one's called The Tale of Jenny and Screech. I got it. It's the full version. Exclusive, baby. This is what we're going to do. So if you haven't already, go check out my other Ren reactions here on the channel. Pretty awesome. Nothing more I can say. Talent is there. You can't take away talent from anyone. You know, if they got it, harness it. And we're going to probably get to witness this geezer, and I say that in a polite way, in a respectful way. Okay, this lovely gentleman prosper. He's obviously dedicated, disciplined, and honing his craft, which a lot of youngsters hardly ever do. You get me? And for him to be doing and making the moves he's making, he's humble about it. You get me? So otherwise you wouldn't be having, because you got to work with people. You got to work with videographers, you got to work with directors, producers, the AR, PR, whatever people, all that other stuff behind the scenes, just to get your shit out of there so people can hear it. Okay? Doesn't matter if you talk a good game. Anyway, he's an impressive person, young person, and he's laying down the foundation for his career. I do wish him well, and it's going to be a first time listen, first time reaction to this particular song. So if you're new, I would appreciate if you do hit that subscribe button, notification bell, give the video a like, give it a share, because we're going to jump in today with Ren, The Tale of Jenny and Screech, the full version. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy this as much as I will. But I'm going with an impartial view to it. So first time watching, all that good stuff, unedited, uncut. Let's jump in without further ado. Love it. Acoustic guitar behind a guitar, graffiti.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it. Bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep.
Damn.
Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
All right. What's going on now? Sick.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Alright.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Whoa.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Might hit the officer side now. Yo, this is crazy. Might be going to part 3, man. No? Why this there? London city, far from pretty, 2
2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets. Our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Damn.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet.
Damn.
Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Yo. So Violet was the mum of Jenny and Screech. Sheesh. Was that right? Yo, that is crazy. That is some crazy. Yo, you guys need to be alert to catch that. You gotta be alert. That was crazy. So Jenny and Screech were brother and sister, probably separated at birth by the sounds of it. I don't know. Because they said Violet was pregnant. He said that. Sorry, 9 months gone. It was too late for her. She lost the fight to stay alive. But besides her were two twins, side by side, named Jenny and Screech. If you rewind the song to the beginning, Jenny was walking down the street when she bumped into somebody called Screech. They didn't know. Yo, is that a real story? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a real story or not. That was something else. Guys, you know what that reminded me of? Oh, who was that rapper? Oh man, I've done a reaction. Fog, Love Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. There's that kind of scenario going here with the story. And then there's another guy who talks about a situation in the States, rapping as well. And the situation is, there's a guy, hangs about with the wrong crowd and all that, ballies up and all this. Story goes on and on and on. And basically, in the gang, they say to him, like, if you want to be part of the gang and all that, you're going to have to, like, end someone. Like, you know what I mean? Just kill, like, end somebody. They see a woman walking down the street and it says, you're going to have to deal with her. And he goes, all right. And he wants to be in the gang, you know, he wants to be all this, that, the other. Takes this woman. I don't know what happens. Listen to that song. I don't know. I totally slipped my mind, but it reminded me of that. And they're saying, right, whatever's done is done. You're going to have to, like, finish her off, right? Once they pull off her hair, like her mask, or whatever they put on her, she turns around and looks at the guy, the criminal, who wants to be in the gang. It's her son. Crazy. The son's like, what the heck have I just done to my own mum? And it's mad. Absolutely twisted. Needless to say, that song doesn't end very nicely either for the pair of them, because it's destruction at its finest. But that's crazy. And now he's left me on a bit of a cliffhanger. Is that based on a real true story? I'm not 100% sure. It must be, because an artist wouldn't go onto a track saying it happened on these streets back in 2005. Absolutely crazy. Oh, so I'm going to go into the comments. Hey guys, just wanted to say a massive thank you for the overwhelming response to these 3 songs. I thought I'd put them all in an easily accessible place. Creating these made me realize exactly the type of artist I want to be. The challenge and possibilities of how much you can convey in one shot video was something that was challenging, but equally exciting for me. I'm excited to get back to the drawing board and create some new stories and characters. The support for The Last Tale in particular has been fantastic, and it means a lot to have this platform share these ideas on. Also, massive big up to Sam Perry Falvey for being an absolute rude boy on the camera and doing amazing work as always. Amazing. Well, he says it's a tale, but I'll let you guys let me know. Is it fantasy or is it real life? It's crazy. I'm lost for words on this one. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's remarkable how that just came across. You got to have the patience and you got to really, really pay attention. For a first time listen, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Obviously, if you hear it the second time, you kind of know what's coming. You might be able to sort of draw the dots together. But I'm convinced Jenny and Screech were brother and sister, separated at birth. They were twins from Violet. Violet's the mother. But we never got to hear the copper side of the story, who let 4 shots off as well. Anyway, might be another story for another time. Who knows? Who knows? But that was Ren, the tale of Jenny and Screech. A fabulous artist, amazing. I like the switch between the acoustic guitar, his vocals. He didn't even have to sing a lot. He was humming and ahhing and making these weird sounds at the beginning of the song. And it reminded me of his Hi Ren, that video as well, where he's splitting between the two. And it's good. It's good. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's enlightening. And it's good to see, I guess, a young artist sort of really do something different. He didn't really go mainstream and try to create a love song and all that good stuff. He's gone really on a different angle here, and it's refreshing. So that's it. That's my reaction done. Make sure you guys are staying safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.